I'm Corey.
And I'm Alex Bulkley, and you're watching Blabber, cartoons covered.
You're at Shadow Machine. We're going to give you a little behind the scenes of TripTank.
Put on the seatbelts. TripTank was really the product of a lot of fun and exciting shows coming our direction, and not a lot of places to put them. So this was an opportunity for a lot of incredible artists, writers, animators to start doing short format projects in a way that could actually find an audience. I think we got most of our dream cast already lined up. So we had Brett Gelman to Bobby Lee, Larry David did a voice, and let's see, Bob Odenkirk did a voice, and to Tom Kenny.
Danny McBride, we definitely got to get him on TripTank for sure. He's a comic genius, no doubt.
Every possible celebrity in the animated space came on at one point or another, so we've really enjoyed an amazing cast throughout the season, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for what the show can do. We actually started out in music videos and commercials, so animation was more of a format for us, much like live action, and it's a way to tell stories. So we kind of landed in our lap. We started doing a lot of stop motion with the guys on Robot Chicken, Seth and Matt. Built up an amazing crew, started doing some more Adult Swim shows, and that parlayed into 2D animation, CG, After Effects, all formats, and then TripTank came along, and suddenly we got to do them all at once.
What we found is that everybody in entertainment wants to do animation at some point or another, and it's just a fun world to play in, and so everyone's got an idea or wants to be on an animated show, and this is a forum for everybody really just to come down and play on all these different shorts that we have in TripTank, so it's been a lot of fun.
The interstitials came about by way of a lot of brainstorming. So we really found a couple characters that were relatable, that could comment on the show, field these calls, whether people were loving or hating them. But it was a great way to sort of have a palate cleanser between these crazy animated shorts, and also a way to sort of be self-referential. I think this was not unlike our front studio where people are calling in to hate stuff we do and love stuff we do. This was a product of exactly that, and Eric Magnuson, who plays the janitor, is by far and away one of the funniest human beings we've ever run across. So it was a pleasure to work with him. Ben Wolfenson's obviously an extremely talented guy, and almost exactly the way you see him on screen.
The idea for the interstitials is going to continue to evolve and change over time here, and it's kind of an office setting that has a lot of different characters that are going to come in and out of the show as we progress through multiple seasons.
We ended up having just shy of 60 people, I'd say. So we had a big in-house team that was doing a lot of the design work, a lot of the animatics. We had about 7 or 8 teams running some of the animation, but then we outsourced a lot of the animation throughout the world. I mean, we had people in Australia, people in Ireland, basically everywhere. Whoever had an idea and was able to animate, we would work with them wherever they were. So it was a lot of fun to be able to harbor a lot of incredible animation talent. We plan to keep doing that. It's nowadays the technology is such that you can work with people remotely in a meaningful way. Yeah, well, we Corey and I have actually known each other since we were kids. Something where we'd always done creative stuff through the years, and this was a good extension of it. We, again, started out in music videos and such, something that we could come together and collaborate creatively, and we opened up Shadow Machine just so that we were official and actually could have a bank account.
Yeah, we grew up together, and we were in a band together in our high school years. We thought that rock stars was the path that we were going to take, but things evolved, and now 30 years later we're still together as creative partners, and it's a lot of fun.
This is where we do all our voice records. Every show, every project we do always starts in here with the voice records. There's an isolation booth on the other side, and it's like a mini vacation for actors, is that you get to come in and record. They usually come in their underwear and socks. Yeah, and then what we're in the process of doing now. We ran 18 stages simultaneously for stop motion production, and as we completed principal photography on the feature, we're now starting to sweep out the stages, start again, build out stages for the next show. So we're expecting a CG pipeline in here coming this summer. As well as motion capture After Effects pipeline, which is all really exciting. So that'll be in conjunction with the stop motion and 2D pipelines we already have. There's a lot of stop motion out of the shop. Many series for Adult Swim, Robot Chicken, Tight Maximum, Frankenhole. What else? Moral Oral.
The shop's seen a lot of sets.
Yes.
Used to produce somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 50 a week. It was a pretty aggressive shop as far as number of sets.